Hola, compadres. Hola, compadres. Ha! Feedback. So pro. Burn it up. Nice. Okay, so I wanted to stream this. I've got everything. I'm about to link it. I'm super hype about it, actually. Douglas, just about to link the Saqawals, man. I thought you went to bed hours ago. Oh, you went to a party, right? So just about to link this, and I wanted to stream it. Otherwise I wouldn't capture the moment. So getting the colours, it actually wasn't that difficult. I took a different route. Nice, how was the party? It's just gonna be a chill stream. Like, energy's always lower later in the day. So just throwing this onto the build is gonna give another 12 million DPS. Really? Nothing happened. What sort of party? Was it a birthday party or were you celebrating something else? I'm just gonna relish the moment. We're gonna have a coffee, we're gonna have a chat, and then I'm gonna link this. So I got the 1500 vials, and I got the 1500 fusings. Colors are already done. There's nothing else to do. You'd rather play PoE. So you go to the party and all you can think about is PoE. Ooh. That's a slippery slope. Slippery slope, my man. Oh, tired today, really. It is fine, we can still run quite a lot of content. I have a mastermind to run. And then I'll finish the Cyrus cycle. Probably stream for just an hour and a half. Alright, nice, yeah, just doing some catching up. Good. Good way to spend the day. I'm also collecting the items to start crafting the wand again. Might give that another shot. Because today I've made a fair bit of money today. I've spent a lot getting the vials, so I don't know, probably made 30 40x today. so it hasn't been too bad. I haven't played much. Just peaks and troughs, you know? Money comes in, money goes out. And yesterday and the day before, I couldn't sell anything. I had such a bad run. So I was stuck with this, and I was just unable to even buy the vials. It was pretty depressing. But, you know, it comes and goes. Yeah, man, yeah, I got all the colours. Getting the colours, after I did that, you know, it's in the bank, because that's the only bit that's down to luck. And then some guy was selling about 1,000 Val Orbs. Like 250 for an X. And if you're looking in bulk, the lowest was 210 for an X. But he'd had them for sale for 4 days. It's like people were only looking in bulk and not in normal trade. So I got the whole 1,000 from him. I probably spent 1,000 socketing it and then colouring it. And now 1,500 linking it. It'll be worth it. I might not even feel the difference, to be fair. It's another 10% damage. Total damage. So I'm also buying as many resonators as I can right now. And I need some corroded fossils. Yeah, 10% more damage, overall damage. This adds about 12 million to the build. And then I just need the ones. They don't exist. They don't exist to buy. So you've got no choice but to craft them. I've nothing else to spend my money on now except those. So that's what I'm gonna do. I do want to swap out my energy shield. I want to get T1 on these at some point, but it's fine. I'd rather get the ones at this point. Oh wow, he came to me. Alright, I'll go back then. Oh, you kidding me? There we go. Let's just stock up on these. I want to get at least 10. And then give the one the go. And corrodids have shot up in price. Okay guys, welcome to the stream. Just having a coffee and a chat, and then I'm going to link the Saqawals. I wanted to do it live on stream, I didn't want to not record the moment. Yeah, tier 2 minion damage. It's such a difficult craft to hit. I did hit it last league. I've had no luck this league. You at least have to hit all 3 prefixes. Yeah, Momo, yeah. I'm just collecting all the resonators for the one craft. And just wish me luck. I'm gonna need all your energy. Just gonna do it in batches of 10. And keep going until I hit it. One viewer has got the T2 version. No, it can't be fractured, Momo. Because it needs to have Redeemer influence. Dude, these resonators are selling in milliseconds. I've tried 30 crafts so far. The goal is +1 to all spell skill gems, +1 to all minion skill gems, and T1 minion damage as the prefixes. And then tier 1 minion attack speed, and auras grant 2% attack speed to your minions as the redeemer suffix. That's the GG one for this build. It's not the fractured wand. So with the fossil craft, you have to hit the 3 prefixes, at least. You do have a chance to roll the minion attack speed with harvest. I'm not that worried about that. I just need to hit the prefixes. No, not the double damage one. It works out far less. And then I'm gonna double corrupt this. We'll go to Alva and double corrupt this. Dude, honestly, if I hit this corruption on this, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because I've spent probably 12 exalts in Val Orbs. Just getting this one sorted out. I wouldn't be pissed, it'd be worth a lot of money. Imagine. Yeah, Douglas, yeah. Go and corrupt it before I link this one. I didn't get the chamber, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to run some Alvas. How many incursions do I have left? Only got 3. I didn't even get it once. Hey Villa, welcome. How's it going? Oh, nice. It was delayed, but I guess this guy's running he's running the mines. So you can't always take a trade. Not specifically Villa, but having I don't get stunned, whether that's permaphasing or whatever. It's just a non-issue. It's not even a factor in this build. I don't know how much gameplay you've watched, but it just doesn't play a part. All right, let's link it. Let's do it.
When I'm ready, and not before.
That is a hefty price tag. I love it. Done. Done, done, done. And then of course somebody comes to buy something off me for for Val orbs. I was selling so much stuff for Val. I'll change all that back. That's it, we did it. You were here. Whoever's here, you were here. This is a good upgrade. About 12 million DPS. But that's not cheap. Let's see how much this is worth. 6 linked. That's worth a mirror. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it's worth a mirror. Kinda want to sell it now. It's not like the build needs it. Alright. Nice. Yeah, pretty much anything other than that. I need to empty all of these out. What do you mean is +1 max res? I'll just leave these because I can't remember what price I used to have them at, so I need to empty these out anyway. Like, I'm not going to come out of a map for these things anymore. You can get a +1 max res on the double corrupt. Well, that'd be In fact, no, that's a non-issue, because this runs 90%, which is max anyway. You can't go over 90%. At the moment it's not, at the moment it's 87, because you need the ones to bump it up to 90. Or you could run an Empower, but no one's going to do that. Need more resonators, please. Look at that. How quickly that's sold. So that's it. Oh, I have no golems. That would have been a disaster map. Imagine I just ran it no golems.
When I'm ready and not before.
Just zombies face tanking everything. Alright, where did we get up to before? Oh, 2 Conquerors, so I'll do the last 2 Cyrus, maybe Mastermind as well. I'm probably only going to stream for an hour and a half. Just changing up my Saqawals dropped me below 7k ES. That was only like 12 attributes, that's a shame. Yeah, isn't it, Douglas? It's so nice. I wouldn't have paid a mirror for it though. Like, unless it was like end of league. Like, at this point, I don't think 12 million DPS is worth a mirror. But hey, what else are we going to spend our money on? Let's do some maps. I said I was going to give Valdos a break because I actually feel sorry for my GPU. So let's do New Vastir. It wasn't too bad, Momo. Maybe 1,000 Vals. They cost 350 Vals to... Yeah, Jacob, yeah, I just did it. I just linked it now on stream. It's a monster. Thanks again, man. $12 million more deeps. Will we notice? That's the question. I'm not sure. We're certainly not going to notice in mapping. I don't think anything really lasted long enough to notice a difference without sounding, you know, without sounding cocky about it. That's just the way it is. Maybe Cyrus, but Cyrus doesn't even move anymore. Anyway. He moves in the video, but I think I was running like 90 million in the video. Now he doesn't even move. Yeah. I'm just buying all the resonators to get the wand. I'm trying to anyway. Yeah, they're nice boots as well. Only 30% move speed. Are you getting cheap on me? Very similar. I like the physical damage reduction though. That's a nice touch. How powerful is that life regen? Just not online, yeah. It's not worth doing the remove ad speed either, it's so expensive. Well, for you it might be. Carlson, how you doing, bro? Nice to see you. You having a good day? Yeah, you're only swapping out for bosses, aren't you? Yeah, Carlson just linked this. Finally. It was a bit of a grind. But as I was saying, like yesterday and the day before, I just made no money. I didn't sell anything. It was such a dry spell. And then today made about 40x. I've only played 2-3 hours today. So that just allowed it to happen. It was a no-brainer. Money comes and goes. That double fizz reflect. Nasty.
When I'm ready and not before.
Oh, Jacob, I actually plugged in the +7 gloves in the POB. But I mean, for the cost of the gloves, you have to argue if it's worth it. But it did give 3 million more DPS per golem, so close to 160 mil. But I'm not going to push for those gloves. Might like it. Yeah, and that was on the +7s as well. What's going on here? Oh, my auras aren't on. It's alright, I've played before. I knew something wasn't right. Yeah, so the +5 obviously a bit less than that. But they weren't ridiculously expensive, whereas the +7s are really, really expensive. I think it was 400 exalt. So like the upgrade from the +5 to the +7, you would argue that's not worth it. Yeah. And now I'm just gonna keep trying to craft the ones. I bought some resonators. I'm waiting for some corrodids to come up for sale. Price of those has gone up so much. Yeah, I still need to finish mine as well. It's annoying me because losing those little bit of attributes from the Saqawals has dropped me below 7k. And it's bugging me. But if I finish my rings, it'll go well over 7k. That's just OCD. And I missed the roll on my medium clusters as well. So I didn't get intelligence on... Yeah. I didn't get intelligence on 2 clusters. So I actually need to keep crafting those. Or I'll never hit 8,000 ES.
And not before.
Oh. See you later, Douglas. Have a good night. Is that an 84? You missed it. You'll never get that intelligence off now. That's the thing now, like, unless you spam reroll keeping prefixes, it's just going to take so long to hit the perfect cluster. And they don't exist on the market, like you say. Yeah. I've had to make do with tier 2 intelligence as well, or tier 3 intelligence even. It's just a nasty craft. Anything with attributes is a nasty craft. There's a guy. Varlorbs. I don't want to see another Varlorb. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, not really me. Like I didn't play Harvest League. Yeah, Carlson, I think it was 7-0, 7-9 yesterday. And now because the Saqawals has got 50 attributes and my old one had 62, that loss in intelligence has dropped it down. Because every 10 intelligence gives you 2% increased energy shield, which is slept on by a lot of people. It's going to take a long time to buy all of these resonators like this, but in bulk they're double the price. I know, Jacob. Yeah, I'm thinking about vendoring it actually. Yeah, 50 energy shield for 12 million DPS. I don't know. I might leave it up to chat.
When I'm ready and not before.
I had some guy price an item earlier, and he mispriced it. I think he put it at about, let's say 20 chaos when it's worth 50. But my alert was on for anything that went up at 50 or below, and he put it on at 20. So I just automatically bid on it, and then he just fired back blocked. Like, it's not my fault you mispriced it, dude. Endgame Lennon. Just missing the ones at this point. So about probably 120, 125 mil. Budget's out the window at this point. Do it, do what? Vendor the Saqawals? Just to get my 50 energy shield back? Oh, imagine I had that much money. Wait, I thought the boss room was up this way. Guess not. I don't think I've got the Conquerors to spawn yet either. Oh, the boss must be down here. How you doing today, Lennon? Frames are still getting battered. Even without Valdos. You going for cigarettes? Alright, man. I'll see you when you get back. $2020 MAME. Didn't know I had that for sale. Oh yeah, I do. You still haven't seen it, Carlson. You still haven't seen Crippling Trail. Good job I found it for you then. Mate, that week when you got it, I think I'd had it 3 times in 2 days. And I messaged you on Discord every time that I got it. I couldn't even give it away. And to think you were going to stop playing. Not a chance. Alright, let's run a really quick Elder.
When I'm ready and not before.
Oh, give me a break. What's wrong with my mouse? I think I'm due a really juicy Watcher's Eye at this point. These Maven balls. Do they do it? Yeah, they do some damage. Just stuff, Carlson. Like, you've seen how much stuff I've got for sale. Some days you just sell a lot, and other days it's just quiet. I sold some clusters, and then just general items. And because I've got a lot of minion gear. Wow, those Maven orbs though. Because I've got a lot of minion gear left over. It's worth quite a bit. But then I spent, what, 12 exalts in Val Orbs? That was fun trading for those. That's the first time I've really felt the Maven in a fight, to be honest. Don't really notice her all that often. Because we've run, you know, countless elders on stream, and it's just full AFK. But she was putting in some damage there. Good effort. Spin all this. Oh, nice. Did get the Conqueror. Oh, massive. Got a full 9. That's no fun. Oh, one more map down and could do the 10 boss Maven. think that's the one I already had rolled. I just put it back by mistake.
When I'm ready and not before.
And then who knows? Once I corrupt my old Saqawals, who knows? Because at the moment this is worth a mirror. So if I was fortunate enough to hit that, then that'll be a nice chunk of change. I always think these essences are harvest. Can't remember the last time a raw exile just dropped. Should really go back and run some more deliriums. That speed bug is still in this boss fight. That's been in for leagues. Was that Valdo's Rest? No, New Vastir. Yeah, this one. I always guess wrong. Got my CI up and running with 2,500 energy shield with max reses from Purises. Nice! I mean 2.5 ES. You will still die. But you know that. I found it comfortable once I got just over 4k. That's when it was more just edge case stuff that was... Yeah, you'll be fine. It was more like edge case stuff that was killing me at that point. I would still die, but it wasn't very often. And then once you add more auras, you become just more and more tanky. Make sure you get Grace up and running as soon as possible. It's so powerful. Garbage. No! What level are you now, David? Is this worth anything? No. Does anybody want a free Watchstone? New Vastir Watchstone. Anybody need one? Want one? Ten seconds and I'm gonna bin it. Last BP for endgame grind. What are you talking about, Momo, with that? I don't know what you mean. Last BP for endgame grind. Level 72, David. Alright. Fine. Just keep going. Just keep plodding along. 20 more Mavens. Oh, right. Okay, you are. Are you on your 40th? Oh, here, yeah. Grand heists. Okay, nice. I just hit 36. I'm not sure how much more I've got in me this league, to be fair. I kind of feel like going to play something else for a bit. But I'm going to stick around and try and craft the ones. I do want to finish the build. Desert and dunes. Really good set of maps on here. Nice, David. Yeah. Yeah, do that. You'll fly through white maps. But just try not to be careless with that, with 2.5k ES. Alright, cool. Let's do it.
When I'm ready and not before.
Just trying to stream a couple of hours most days at the moment. Being able to stream across both platforms is really... it fits into a normal day much better. I think I was explaining this yesterday, so if I'm having a really good stream on Twitch, because it's really hard to get discovered on Twitch, right? Then I don't want to leave that stream to then come to YouTube, but at the same time, I realise there's a fairly decent audience on YouTube because of the video series that I've been putting out. So at least this way, I don't have to choose between the two. So I'm purposely not activating my subscribe button on Twitch. Like I'm not here for that. Unless circumstances change. Oh, the boss is here. As expected, you can't really notice the difference, and I can't think of an enemy where you would even see the difference, but the difference is there. How are we looking? Can maybe do this in 4 maps. Depends how many double ups we get. Carlson, are you still leveling? Did you manage to get into maps?
Once uttered, subsumed all other thoughts. But an eternity will pass before we fight.
When I'm ready and not before.
Act 6, you didn't play much. Fair enough. Once you get past Act 7, it tends to go pretty quick. Is it Act 7 or Act 8? Oh, I can't remember. One of them seems to drag on forever, and then after that it's really easy. That was bad timing, I switched out for a trade. The exact same time that I popped the Legion. Damn, that's 2 trades. I really can't miss these. Just get them. Hopefully I'll get them both. Yeah, we got one at least. Nice, nice. See how many I have? 5. Yeah, that's exactly right, Carson. That is the big difference. And that's the big difference if you're playing something like... And it becomes more apparent the more move speed that you have. So the way to keep the minions as close to you as much as possible is to put Convocation on your left click, like I do. Because Convocation drags them to your location. But as you get more and more move speed, you'll be pulling away from them before Convocation actually takes effect, which is why permaphasing is so important on this build. Once you get the Watcher's Eye with permaphasing, until then you can run a Quartz Flask that gives you phasing, and you just manage that flask. And this allows you to run through the packs and they just mop up behind you. Only 5. I'm gonna get 10. I'll get 10 resonators, and then 10 corrodids, and then we'll do the craft, or we'll try and do the craft. I'm not even sure I have a convoking one spare. Yeah, I do. I got a wand here. Fine.
When I'm ready and not before.
What did I take off? Yeah, It's there for a reason. It's on my left click for a reason. I don't know what I took off, but I did something. Don't remember doing that. Is that armory thing working okay on Twitch? I still can't see my viewer count. I have no idea how many people. I don't even know if I'm talking to myself right now. Which is fine. Getting on a bit. Your gear sucks because you're trying to zoom. My mapping sucks because I'm trying to read chat. Don't need to worry about your gear too much until you get level 68. Just make sure you either buy the level 20 gems or you're leveling them. You'll definitely have enough money to just buy all the 2020s now. You should have anyway. Don't mess about with no quality gems. Yeah, dining in lab is rough. Shouldn't have a problem with lab though. Or maybe because you just said your gear sucks, right? Look at that later. I think. Oh wow. A bit unlucky there actually. Which lab though? You're on Act 6, so you're only on the second lab. I can run you through Uber once you get to the last one if you need help still, but you should be fine. I mean, I'll just run this one. Bottom. I think this is my last incursion anyway, so I can run the template and go for the corruption chamber. I do need a stone though, or I can't get to the apex. Not that I'm sweating that. There we go. I think it was this one that I needed. Yeah. 53. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's only the last lab really that should cause you any problems with any gear whatever gear you're running. Wait, what? I thought that was my last incursion. I'm just not interested, Alva. Let's get on with it. It's like I had 3. I had no idea. Workshop. Okay. Also bear in mind, Carlson, that you'll need to get to at least 95. Which isn't that hard, really. It's after 95 where it becomes a real grind. My friend online. Yeah. I thought I had another map. I'll run Alva later off stream. I don't really want to do that right now. I was hoping to get this Cyrus cycle finished, but been graced with 2 9s. Shrine Siege, whatever. A 20 quality gem can't be run until level 70. I don't think that's a quality thing, that's a level thing. So you should be able to run a 120. I think. Might not need to do all 3 maps. But I'll prep them anyway. Okay.
When I'm ready and not before.
Oh, chilled ground. I didn't see this mod, I actually would have overrode it. I'd much rather have temporal chains than chilled ground. The constant switching in speed winds me up. How's everyone doing today anyway? How's the weekend going? Been really nice here today. Noah, man, that's really kind. Thank you so much. Kind words. Just having fun with this, man. It's an absolute blast. It's an absolute blast. Are you playing it as well, Noah? Kirby, you got a fractured. It's not the fractured one though that you need. The fractured one is much worse. Yeah, Carlson, so many people will be doing that. Nice, Noah. And what level are you up to? Yeah, Kirby, did you not see the crafting video that I put out? For the ones. Like if you're going to swap out to the convoking ones, then just make sure they're the right ones. Swapped from Elementalist HP Carrion to Summoner. I mean, you can use the ones. That's fine. They're just not the best in slot for this build. The fractured ones, because they need to be Redeemer influenced, and you can't influence a fractured item. Yeah, quite a bit actually. Are you using the same character, so you're just redoing the entire ascendancy? Please, what am I stuck on? This map's actually really dense, so this is one of the best ones I've run in a while. I don't know what mods I rolled on it. The Conqueror's here. I think Cyrus is possibly here as well. That was good. Still no X though. Yikes. Oh, it's this boss. I've been running Valdos for so long now I forgot what all the other maps are even about. You're 93 and you just want to go Saqawal build like yours, but I never got an X more than 5. I don't know how much they cost at the moment. Today I linked this. This is my new Saqawals. That added about 12 million DPS. No, Kirby. I actually didn't craft the amulet. I bought it, so I don't know. I did a video yesterday on how to craft the helmet, the gloves, and the rings. It's in my live streams though. I timestamped the crafting. So if you're interested in any of that, I think the video is called "How Did I Craft My Gear," but it's in my live section, not in my uploads. Yeah, Kirby. Finding the 1% on the gems. Some of them are quite abundant now. So I think like Harmony, Eminence. I think you'll always find those for sale. It's just at what price. And as for things like the Anima Stone, there'll be much less. There'll be much less of those around. And if you're looking for Abyss jewels like these are very, very few and far between. So you may end up spending a lot of money on these. A lot of money. Saqawals between 5 and 7x 6 linked with 10% mana reserved. Because that's a steal. Yeah, 4x for those, that's a good price. Obviously look out for a decent roll because you don't want to be switching those out. But this Saqawals, this goes for a pretty penny. A real pretty penny. Yeah, no, the thing is you don't need to. You've got to start somewhere. You don't need to have all of the auras up and running all at once to be able to run this build. It just gets better and better and better as you add more auras. And the only way you can add more auras is to get more of those jewels. So you may only start with 8 auras, so get the important ones like the Purities up and running, Val Grace up and running. Because your defensive layers actually are more important than your offensive layers whilst you're leveling through to sort of end game. Because you don't want to be dying. So, and then add haste, determination, aspect of the avian, add that stuff later as you get more currency. You definitely need the amulet, Kirby. Yeah, but 2.3 million DPS is enough to get through most content. Per golem. That's 10 million. Welcome, Sly Gaming. Thanks everyone for stopping by today, by the way. It's been a really good stream. I would like to finish the Cyrus cycle. Let's see if we get lucky on the last Conqueror and get a decent amount of maps. I've stopped running Valdos for a little bit because my graphics card was suicidal. These golems on stream right now, these are about 28 million each.
When I'm Let me tell your future. Fate will find you.
Yeah. And then if I do ever manage to craft the wands, That'll be 35 million each. Morphine. How much HP does my AG have? Too much. Do you have any issues with minions dying without minion life rolled on helmet? Never. Never ever. You could probably go back and watch 2 weeks worth of my live streams, and you could actually just watch the animate guardian's health, and it doesn't move ever. And all the gear will probably cost you less than half an exalt. Because it's a level 28 animate guardian and it's buffed by 15 auras. This hasn't. I equipped this just after campaign. Never died. Never even seen it. Never even seen its health move. Where does it show the HP? Does it show it in the toolbar just out of instance? Just out of curiosity, sorry. Does it show it here? It says minions have 28,700. But they're practically immortal. Hopefully I can get these fossils off this guy. What's your AG gear? If you're in my Discord, it's in my FAQ. It's probably easier to read than to listen and write it down. Thinking of swapping out a helm for a helm like yours, currently using elevated midlife and elevated mana reserved. Just use the Alpha's Howl. If you don't have mine and you're using who is that? Stiff. Thanks for the subscribe. Thanks, Stiff. Appreciate that. Oh, it looks like they're all queued up. Thanks for the subscription, Nicholas. I don't know what's happened here. There's going to be a few of these, isn't there? Yeah. Hey, Norak, welcome. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Oh, that's a lot of questions. Hold on. If you're using if you're an aura stacker, then use the Alpha's Howl until you can swap out for a helmet like this. You're using Dariani's unique boots. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. You can use that. I was using that until I swapped out of the 2 cluster setup into my new endgame setup. I don't know, is that high? That sounds pretty low to me. In POB, its max hit taken is absolutely huge. Anyways, it's a non-issue. It'll never die. It doesn't die in the feared. Its health doesn't move in Cyrus. It's immortal. 130x, can you play this build? This version, no. But my 2 cluster flexible version, yes, 100%. It costs you somewhere between 100 and 150 exile, I reckon. So in my Discord in the POB section, check out the 2 cluster flexible version. That one will see you through. I played that for well over a week and it's absolutely solid. And then just work on upgrading if you want to try and move to this version. Alright. Is this guy going to sell me these fossils or what?
I'm ready and not before.
Nice. And he just went and sold them. I love that. Alright, wait. Alright, we can do the Conqueror. Like I actually did hit some doubles there. Go kill Valentino. You don't really need more. You don't need more exalts for your AG, Noah. The cold iron points alone give your animate guardian 6 levels, and then you get 2 extra levels from your ascendancy. So mine's not even a level 21 gem. If it was 21, it would be even higher. And then just equip it with the gear that's in my Discord, and that's it. That's all you need to do. It's in the FAQ section. The exact gear that I'm using. It's not expensive. It's not Mask of the Stitch Demon. My frames have been going a bit today. I feel like there's some sort of memory leak. Just creeping back in here. Whether they're doing some fixes behind the scenes or what, I don't know. Today's felt really weird for this. Like, fine, if when I'm doing Valdos and I hit a Harbinger pack, like, you know that's gonna go through the floor, your FPS, but doing stuff like this, it only feels like this today. Definitely jumpy. Hey, Anship. Welcome, man. Hello. How you doing, man? You having a good weekend? Nice. Another map.
Welcome! Time has no meaning here. Your pain will be endless. I thought myself better than you.
Alright. One more Conqueror. Just pray for a good roll here. I'm gonna have to buy these in bulk. I can't trade for these like this. Same with the corrodids. I'll do it off stream. I don't know whether I'll probably go for 20, and then just do 20 bulk crafts, and hopefully hit it. Do my Thane. No problem. Physical damage. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off all my alerts. I can't deal with this. Oh, just okay.
When I'm ready and not before.
Once I spawn the Conqueror, I'll see how many maps it's gonna take, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna finish it off tomorrow or tonight on stream. Oh, you got the Conqueror already. Oh, nice. It's a unique Arcanist. Eh. You might see one per league, and that's what you get. Don't think. Is it possible to do fractured map? It's possible. Would I wouldn't recommend I wouldn't recommend a Golem build to farm 100% Delirious. It can 100% run it, but there are better builds out there for that kind of content. If that's the sort of content you want to focus on, then you know something like a self-curse BV would be just far superior. But if you want a mapper and a boss deleter, then oh, it's the Cyrus mobs. Oh yeah, T2 will be fine. $100x budget? I don't know, you have to test it out. I think it would be fine, but I ran 20 Delirious maps from 60% to 100%. Red, white, and yellow, full mix up to tier 15. And that was all deathless. It was absolutely fine. And that wasn't on this version of the build, that was on the 2 cluster version. Wow, something then. So yeah, you won't struggle with it. Where's the boss? What am I missing here?
When I'm ready and not before.
Am I being blind? I can't find the boss. Should be in this corner, right? Ah.
Let me tell you. Fate will find you.
How many did we get? Oh, we got a full 9. I don't have enough time to do it. So I'm going to leave that until tomorrow. I'm going to buy some resonators, going to buy some fossils, and then slam my one 10 or 20 times. I'll do that on stream tomorrow, just for fun. And then if I do hit it, then GG's to us. So thanks to everybody who's come by today, across Twitch and YouTube. Thanks for the chat. I hope you've enjoyed the content. The build's just getting better and better. Added 12 million DPS to the build today by upgrading to the +1 Saqawals. So yeah, today's really been about socketing, colouring and linking this item. And completely worth it. So yeah, tomorrow we'll do some wand crafting. Hopefully we'll hit it. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.